with the Olympics in the year 2024, there's always going to be some kind of drama. I mean, I've already covered a couple stories about drama that's been going on in the Olympics, but we definitely have some more. And this time it is involving one of the most polarized Olympians and athletes of all time, arguably the greatest gymnast of all time, Simone Biles, and her husband, Jonathan Owens. So, if you don't know the backstory of all this, Simone Biles has been completely owning at the Olympics. I mean, are any of us really surprised? Like I said, she's arguably the greatest female gymnast of all time. She has been winning gold left, right, and center. And even as an Aussie and her being American, I can still appreciate, some good sportsmanship. I mean, like I've said in the past, I love the Olympics. I love sports so much. Even if it's like gymnastics to the goddamn badminton, if it's on the television, I will watch it. I will 100% watch it. And I love to see greatness right in front of my face. But there has been some controversy with this. And honestly, absolute stupid controversy. Like, this shouldn't have even really been a thing to begin with. But there was this picture that Simone Biles posted, or I think it was her husband that posted. I can't remember originally. It's gone out of my brain. But there is a picture of Simone Biles standing next to her husband, Jonathan Owens, who is himself, he's actually an NFL footballer as well, of them after her winning one of her gold medals, out celebrating. And while they're celebrating, Jonathan Owens has her gold medal around his chest. Now, if you're a normal functioning human being, you're going to look at this and you're going to be like, that's amazing. Good on them. She just won gold and she's out here celebrating with her husband. I mean, if you've seen, this man has been tweeting about her nonstop, being the loving, supporting husband that he is, and she's sharing her success with him. It's absolutely beautiful. It's loving. But of course, there's always some miserable people on the internet who have absolutely got to turn this and spin this on the other end, talking about how he's stealing away her limelight and the whole entire fame altogether. And there's this one video that went absolutely viral for this whole entire situation, and Simone Biles actually responded to this video as well, which we will get into after I show you this clip.
Take her medal off. After all of take her medal off. Was it you, Mr. Simone Biles, who was flying through the air yesterday? Was it you who spun like a top 30 times in the air and landed without stumbling? No. You were taking notes in the audience, and I thought that was cute. I was going to give him a pass. I thought him keeping score in the audience was kind of cute. And I was going to take it easy on him. To open Instagram, why is her medal around your neck? For the picture? For the picture that you post? After all we learned nothing? What a choice. What a choice. In the audience, he does look like pretty studious though, and like he's like really paying attention. Let her wear the medal for the picture that you post after everything that's gone on. That could be a pretty simple PR move. He's like, this is my only time to wear a gold medal around my neck, so I guess I'll just take this chance now. Not like I already got made fun of by the entire internet for trying to overshadow my wife and undermine her accomplishments. I don't think he means to. I really don't think he means to. I think he's just like, I don't know. Somebody took the picture and thought, this makes sense, given the history. This is a good idea. Whoever took the picture is a hater. These people just need more friends who will tell them what things appear to be if they want to avoid the comments. Because go look at the comments on that picture. All of them are like, wow, odd choice. I don't even remember your name, Mr. Simone Biles. Like, it's egging it on,
So that is the clip there. And to be honest, like, if you watch it from start to finish, good on you. I can't really watch it from start to finish because to me, it actually makes me cringe of how miserable some people really can be. Like, these two are out here just living their life. She's living her, best life. She's married. She's happy. I mean, if you've seen pictures of them in the past, she's gone out to all of his games. I mean, I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. In the past year, in 2023, he did play for the Green Bay Packers. He's now playing for Chicago Bears. But, she was always at his games, always at practice. She was supporting him. And now he's there in Paris supporting her. And that's all it is. But of course she has to spin it, talking about were you out there? Were you the one that was doing all the tumbling? Huh? Were you the one that was there on the floor? Were you the one that was there on the vault? Huh? Were you the one that was there on the uneven bars? No, you weren't doing that all. You don't deserve to wear her medal whatsoever. And you know what I love about all this? Is that Simone Biles herself came back and actually commented on her video, biting back at this woman, basically putting her in her place, calling her a miserable person, which she is. And surprisingly, she actually responded to this, but I would have to say it's one of the worst responses I have ever heard.
Simone Biles commented on my video. Simone Biles, Olympic gold medalist, most decorated gymnast of all time, took time out of her day, I think she's at the Olympics, to comment about the situation about her husband wearing her medal. She said, "Crazy thing is, I put my medal on every single one of my family members and took pictures. So don't ever make assumptions like y'all are so fucking miserable. Leave us alone." I'm honored to be told to fuck off by such a talented woman. Yeah, she told us to shut the fuck up, and she put the medal on him. So she told him to. I can't really be mad if she told him to. You know what I mean? And maybe he is really taking notes and keeping score, that's cute. That's more than anyone's ever done for me. And you know what? Maybe I am miserable. I'll be called miserable by the most decorated gymnast of all time. I don't really care. I think that's fine. I think in comparison, naturally I am not just miserable, but also lazy, untalented, and all the other things in the caption. I am undeniably that in comparison. So I don't mind. I don't mind this at all. I don't mind this at all. But good to know. Good information to know. I think that given the history of it, naturally, a lot of us saw that and were a little bit like, oh, jerked out of the seat. Whoa. False alarm. Okay.
I don't know what this bitch is talking about. Talking about given the history. The history of what? A man supporting his wife? A partner supporting each other? No, there's no history about it. It was cause for concern, but it's a false alarm. No, you're just a miserable piece of shit. And all you have to do is that you probably have some insecurities within you. You've probably had some man in the past that has, treated you terribly. Or maybe it was your, not just a man in terms of a partner. Maybe it was your dad, or maybe it was an uncle, maybe it was a brother, but there was some man in your life that treated you badly. And now all of a sudden you have to take it out on every single other man that you see, even ones that aren't involved in your life. Like, how dare you assume in any single way and not have a single brain cell within you to think that, like, hey, this is just a beautiful photo between a married couple, a man. He has been supporting her every step of the way. Like, to me, I admit, I'm a miserable person. I'm a single dude. You know what? When I see this, I don't think like, oh, I get jealous of it. I get jealous, but at the same time, I can appreciate the relationship. I don't get jealous in a way where I start to get miserable and call out like, oh my God, Simone Biles, like, how dare she take any kind of limelight? Like, does she know that he is a man himself and that he supports himself and he's an NFL player? Like, he made it to the league. Do you know how hard it is to make it to the NFL league? And she takes all the limelight away from him, all the hard work that he put in himself to make it to an NFL roster. No, I don't think that. When I see her out supporting her man, and there's pictures and they talk about Simone Biles out supporting husband Jonathan Owens at Green Bay Packers game. You know what? I think that's amazing. That is amazing to see a wife supporting her husband. And then when it's come to the other way around, him at Paris, while the NFL season is literally right around the corner. Like, he should be in training camp. Instead, he's taken his time out of training camp, and the Chicago Bears have allowed him to take time out of training camp to go ahead and support his wife. And all you have to do is think about this in a miserable way and talk about it was a cause for concern and the history of it. Are you for real? No, there was no history of it. You're just a miserable bitch. And I'm glad that Simone Biles commented on this and put you in your lane where you deserve. And ever since this video, her page has kind of just gone a little bit boop. because, you know, some of her videos in recent times have gotten, like there was this, her latest video, at least for the moment of me recording this, has like 250,000 views, but it's got like no likes and barely any comments as well. And a lot of the comments on her recent videos are just talking about, you know, the whole entire Simone Biles thing, talking about how she has mental problems. There was also one where she was dancing and people were kind of, you know, shaming her a little bit. I mean, it's, you know what, it's uncalled for to shame people. Like I've caught myself shaming people, you know, when there hasn't been any, you know, necessary for it. But I mean, if someone's coming out and they're talking at someone else and they get shamed, that comes to a point where I'm just like, you know what, they kind of, to a certain extent, they kind of do deserve it. And I also saw this video as well of this guy making a great comparison, because there was a lot of people talking out there. It's like, oh, you never see this with, like, you know, in men's sports whatsoever. And this guy made a video because someone commented that on his video when he initially talked about this whole entire situation. And he made a great comparison that's saying, no, this happens all the time. Like, just look at the NBA. Like, how many times that you will see an NBA like player win a championship and they're sharing that moment with their wife. Steph Curry sharing it with Aisha Curry. Kobe Bryant sharing the moment with Vanessa. Dwayne Wade sharing it with Gabriel. Happens all the time. They let their wife hold their trophy. They take photos, you know, of their wife with their trophy, with their accomplishments, because they're like, yeah, I made it to this because of my skill. But I am grateful for the support that I had from my partner as well, because without them, I wouldn't be here. That's what a loving relationship is. And that's what a lot of these people can't get in their brains. And as much as this whole entire Simone Biles situation is like the big, like, right one in our face as well, and it's like the biggest one about this video and the headline of this video, I do want to add that this isn't actually the only situation where this has happened in the Olympics. That's right, there is another situation that did happen, I think it was like a day or two earlier from this entire situation, where there was this female badminton player. She had actually won gold in the mixed badminton tournament. She won the gold medal, and after she had won gold, and after the whole entire ceremony happened, that she was walking down, like, to go back under the bleachers, is that her boyfriend, who is also like in the Chinese badminton team as well, he wasn't her like mixed partner, but after the ceremony had finished and she was walking back, he proposed to her. And like I said, once again, if you're a normal thinking human being, your natural instinct is to go, this is absolutely beautiful. Like, this is such a beautiful thing. She just won a gold medal. This is probably a highlight of her life. And then her boyfriend comes up and proposes to her. I mean, for her, that's probably the best day of her life. Not only has she won a gold medal, but then she's gone ahead and gotten proposed to. And I'm not here to speak for this woman, but to some people, not to all, obviously, but to some people, like, them getting married, being proposed to, would be even more of a highlight than them winning gold at the Olympics. To some people, it is. And maybe to her, yeah, her winning gold is amazing, but to her, the fact that her boyfriend has finally proposed to her, that would just make it like a day even better. But of course, there's some miserable people on the internet that just have to make this all about them. Look at some of these comments. You're going to steal my moment. This would have been PMO. Oh, this insane. Don't propose to me after a win like this. Making my biggest moment in life about you is trash. Absolute utterly not. Not on my day, my gold Olympian winning day. This is not about you proposing to me. These people just want to inject themselves in other people's lives, like, so bad. Like, how miserable. Just be happy for others. Like I said, me, you know what? I can be a miserable person too. Like I said, I'm a single person. I've been single for months now. And you know what? My last breakup, extremely heartbreaking. It really, really was. But I'm not going to be here, sit on the internet and be like this. Like, come on, man. Seriously, mind your own business. Sometimes some people need to mind their own business. Like, when it comes to stuff like this, like, why are you trying to speak for another woman? Like, isn't it the whole point of, like, letting women speak for themselves? Maybe for her, this is a great moment. But then you're going ahead and speaking for this woman, trying to shut her down, make her day that was probably the happiest day of her life, and trying to play it off like it's a miserable time. Shut up. Absolutely shut up. These people are fucking horrible. Absolute horrible, miserable people who honestly need to take a break, a long break from the internet. But I would like to hear what you guys have to think about all of this down below, about the Simone Biles situation, and also about this, the small situation about the badminton team at the end as well. But that's going to be it from me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Peace out.